this one. There we go. Why can I not see? There we go. Yeah. It's been a hot minute. I have not streamed in a while, and I I'm gonna be honest. Today I felt like it. I felt like it a lot. So we are streaming today, and sorry if my volume is a bit low. I'm trying to make it so that you don't hear the brother going off in the background because he's playing his stuff. I don't want to, make it so you can hear him screaming his head off at times. So yeah. But yep, today we're going to be doing a bit of testing of this lovely thing here. I've been working on Brave tokens, trying to figure out how I want to play the deck because I kind of want to make a duels and deck profiles on it. So today we're just going to be pretty much just testing this out, seeing what I can do with it, and having a fun time. It does look absolutely disgusting. I won't deny it. I have created a monster, but in the testing I've done so far, it seems to work really well, and I really like the deck. So I wanted to do a bit of testing with it. So we'll go ahead and go into some games. We'll play a few games of it, just have some fun tonight, and test out a deck that I don't know how good it will be, but I think it's actually pretty cool and pretty fun. So yeah, and also if you can't hear me or anything, just say I'll try and rectify that, so you guys can hear me properly. I'm just working on the volume and having the mic, super close to my face. Like, I don't really like having the mic sitting here a lot of the time because it just looks terrible on camera and stuff, because it's like it's over my monitor, it's over the camera that you guys see me through. But hey, if I don't want to hear you lot to hear people screaming in the background, it's the best that I can actually do. But yeah, so hopefully we will have a good stream, and hopefully it'll go really well, and we'll be able to, play some good games. Hopefully it's all good. I don't see any issues as well, so that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, no one seems to be joining. I need a drink, though. Oh, I do require liquids to survive. If it rains, you close it instantly. I do. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and try and play. It doesn't. I'm not even getting an opponent there. So yeah, we're just gonna make it so it's TCG lists, and I don't really care if it's pre-release or not, as long as it's TCG. We'll go. Let's try this guy. Like, we're in the competitive server, so I'm expecting some sort of meta relevance. Go ahead and this is not the best opener, actually. It's not the worst though, so I guess we'll start off with the Journey of Destiny. Journey of Destiny is just the rower of the entire deck as well, which is really nice. We'll get Okomancer, send it to graveyard, and then we'll use her effect to actually search Brave token. Because that's what she does. She's actually really, really strong for the deck, and the only reason that I want to test the deck, because being able to just search your Brave token is absolutely insane. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and use Journey of Destiny. We'll go ahead and get the only equipped spell in the entire deck that I think is good, and we'll equip it to our Brave token to have some sort of protection. Like, the one issue with this deck is that it doesn't really have any protection for effect destruction for the Brave token. It's got protection for everything else, but it doesn't have that one bit of protection, which is really sad in the deck, in my personal opinion. So yeah, you know what? I should also probably I should probably post this on YouTube as well, so I'll go ahead and do that as well. Create a post. Okay, so we're playing against Pendulums. Interesting that he's playing Stargazer. Put that there. It should bring them straight to the stream. I just want to make sure that URL is correct. It is correct. Cool. We should probably use the actual URL though. Oh, I forgot to. Of course, that's what happens. So we're up against Pendulum. Look at that. Pause there. What was that? Copy, paste, go back. Unity. Neactivate. Interesting. Sure. Post that there. There we go. That should do. Hope it's the internet's not. I hope my internet's not that bad as well. So we are watching that. So he killed the Journey of Destiny, which is fine. I don't care if he kills the Journey of Destiny. A better hand would have been if we opened like a Brave, just the Brave token spell as well. Because the Brave token spell is actually mad. Like, it literally just says we go ahead and put Journey of Destiny on the board, which is a searcher, and we also just go ahead and get the Brave token. Like, that's absolutely madness in this deck.
Gold shields, gold shields, gold shields, gold shields.
So, yeah.
He's probably got
So we've got Perform Power Mom on Carpet against another Stargate. What the hell am I up against? Like, he's got no extra deck. This is a competitive server, right? I didn't just go in the casual by mistake. I thought it was in the competitive.
Where the fuck has he gone?
I can't hear the music. The music isn't coming up there.
What?
Turn it up a bit. Turn it down a bit as well. Don't want it too loud so it overpowers the voice. What's our opponent even do? You know, like, this is something that annoys me about EDO sometimes. Whenever I play on it, it just means it's like people just do this. They just stall for time, and I'm just like, cool, I don't care.
That's why. Do you remember that
it's really goddamn annoying. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and get second donkey, which is fine. It's just basically Stratos for the deck if you control two pendulum scales, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it does. So it gets free resources here, which isn't bad for me. Why am I playing Perform Power in the first duel? Why is this the first deck we go against? He has a Hippo. Yeah. Okay. Hippo is interesting, at least. This isn't really a relevant deck, is it? I mean, I guess draw for turn. And we drew. Okay, that's actually really nice. Should go ahead and get the Griffin Rider. We'll special summon it. If it will let me. If my opponent will let me summon my Griffin Rider. I mean, I don't know how he's going to stop it. Like, it's not really any way for him to stop it. I don't see him stopping it. So we shall find out.
I guess we have to go this way in his background.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do, duelists? I don't know. How's the stream coming through? That quality is just terrible. Is it coming through? What's the max quality it comes through? Okay, so it's not. It's coming out through at 1080. Okay, good. At least it's coming through at 1080. Good. Hopefully that doesn't ruin my stream ability. What the hell? Well, I'm just gonna imperm it because he's put in the imperm column. So we just do that. Now he can't do that. We got we summoned the Griffin out. The other back row is pretty much locked. I go ahead and just activate Journey of Destiny to have the protection for next turn. It seems because I'm an idiot and I put it in the imperm column. But it's fine. We don't really need the search effect. We can then just go ahead and use this, which will return the back row to hand because that's the most scary card, I would say. Not bad. I surrender. Okay. GG. Like, you gotta give the credit where credit's due, right? You gotta say GG's when it's GG's. Right, let's go ahead and yeah, we're in the competitive server, so I'm like, ugh, you know what, maybe I should make a quick side deck as well for the deck, like just so we can actually play matches and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need so Lightning Storm. I'm just gonna build like a generic side deck. So free Lightning Storm, D.D.Crow because that's actually a good card. Evenly because that's a good card as well. Alpha because that is an insane card in my opinion. Why can't I search it? There it is. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 3 spots left, so I'll just give it to, I don't know, anti-spell order. Like, anti-spell and order actually kind of hinder the deck a bit, but if we're up against a full spell-oriented deck, I don't see the problem with it. So, yeah, not bad. Big side deck. Quick. And we'll actually go into some matches now. So let's try and play. Let's try and play someone. So I can't play you because it's no SCG card. Sick. So you'll do. This Mexicano. He's from Mexico. And I lost connection. Great. Thanks a lot, man. You just kicked me, so I'm gonna try and go for this guy. We go rock. And we lost the rock paper scissors, so we're going second. But it's fine because this deck can actually go second pretty easy. So I don't really have a problem. But we've just opened every goddamn Brave token monster in the entire deck, which is not what you want to specifically do while playing Brave tokens. You don't really want to open all of your Brave token monsters. But I guess I'll have to deal with it. So, okay, so he's got free back row. He's going to the end of main phase. I'm just going to go ahead and activate the Griffin because he's playing Cosmo. I will be ashing this as well. The tin can's not resolving. So go ahead and summon the Griffin. That way we have the Griffin on board for a negate when we resolve the right of the Aramecia. He's going to pay 500 for the tin can. I'm just going to ash that because I don't want him resolving that in any way, shape, or form. You can see what I meant by background noise from him. This is kind of the reason why I haven't been streaming recently as well, and it's been hard to make videos. He just exists. So yeah, he summons his Cosmo Dark Witch. Oh, sorry, Wicked Witch. We drew another Ash, which is actually pretty decent. But we're going to go ahead and start with the Amesia. To go ahead and summon our Brave token. Allows us to have so much just from doing that. And we get Imperial ordered. That is a very big issue. Okay. It's gonna be kind of hard to play the game now. I guess I'll just try my best though. So I'll go battle phase. And I will just go ahead and attack for 2k. He's going to have to pay 1,000 life points to keep it alive, so he's losing life regardless. He's on a 700 per turn clock. Alright. It's not the end of the world, but it's not good. He is on a clock. He's paying about 1,700 every time it's my turn to keep that Cosmo Dark Witch alive as well. It comes down to if he draws a bigger Cosmo monster. Okay, so we draw for turn. We know another Aramecia. And we go battle phase. He's going to have to pay the 1,000 to keep that alive. And then I'll just pass again. Like, he's on a clock, so it's not a big deal. So he pays another 700. He's got 34 left. He needs to just draw a big Cosmo. If he draws a Dark Destroyer, he just wins. Yeah. 2 Ash Blossoms. Wow, our deck just really didn't want us playing the game properly. So we're going to go ahead and attack it again. Really pay the 1,000. Because he's on a clock. He is on a clock 100%. He's going to let it die this time. Okay, cool. So we pass turn. So now if he draws the big Cosmo monster, it's good for me. Standby, he pays the 700 because he's forced to. Okay. Activates Cosmo Town, which can't be used, so it's fine. He's got 700. He's got 700 on my turn, 700 his turn. Okay. Active gets the Cosmo Wicked Witch. It's fine.
Be on this route for a while.
Did he get something worth keeping it then? Or worth summoning it back? I see. He wants to banish my Brave Bird. Okay. He wants to
Dude,
banish
man,
this
it's my
lovely rider
fault.
right here. Alright. I mean, I'm fine with that. It's not a big deal if he banishes this, because I can just get another one. So he pays 700. And you know what? He dies. Yeah, he killed himself. Like, the order literally just ended his life. No, he's gonna go ahead and summon back the Dark Lady. Alright then. Well, I'm just gonna pass them. Like, that's fine by me. I can't really stop it. So he pays another 7. It's gonna die on my turn, which is good. Meaning that I can just play the game and just go around him and kill him. Yeah, and he just surrenders because he realizes that I'm just gonna get to play my spell cards and then I'll just be able to win the game. And he was just unable to draw a Cosmo monster through all of those turns, which was good for me, bad for him. Let's try play this guy, Nobra. Nobra. Sorry if I seem a bit dead as well, guys. I am quite tired. Like today, I've recorded a couple of videos. Well, I recorded the majority of the Sealed Only League episode today, and I also recorded the Ghost Trick video. Which honestly, I'm just quite tired. Plus, I had to work. Like I've had to do a lot of stuff today. This hand would have been insane going first against Rytron. This would have been nuts. But yeah, sorry if I seem a bit tired or a bit dead. It's just, I'm tired. I'm generally just really tired right now. I feel like I could crash any minute, but I just wanted to stream. I was in that mood because I haven't done it in such a long time, and I've really missed it because I really enjoy streaming. It's one of my things that I really do like to do because one, it lets me interact with you lot, the audience, and two, it lets me just play games with you lot. Like, I get to play games, I get to have fun, and I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is one of the best parts. So, he's going Diviner of the Herald. I should just use the Impermanence, right? Because it does force him to waste the Drytron, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and Imperm. Because it means he can't get as much resources from this. So I Imperm that. He's now in a much worse situation. He can still make the Herald of Ulminous, but he needs at least one good card in hand. He can't go both Ben 10 and also Herald of Ulminous. So I'm assuming he's just going to end on Herald of Ulminous with one card in hand. Hopefully that's the only one discard, and I'll be able to win from that. Like, that's how I'm looking at this right now. Oh no, he just sends Zeta. I'm an idiot. Okay. So he can still summon both, still get multiple fairy negates, still has access to Dragoons. Yeah, I don't think I win this. I think I might just surrender. Like, if I see... I don't know. He gets free summons. He gets the ability... Well, actually, no, he doesn't have a way to tribute the Ben 10 at this current moment, does he?
Yeah, no, that was
Because he can summon the Ben 10 back, but he can't tribute it. So he summons an IP. Okay.
And the thing is,
So he's going to detach one to go ahead and ritual summon the Ben... Well, not the Ben 10, probably just the Herald. And then use the ritual spells effect to return it to hand. He's opened Eva though, that's just really annoying. Okay, so we draw for turn, and we drew Imperm. So that's very strong. So I'm just going to Imperm the Ultimateness. Try and force out if he's got a negate. Because he would negate this if he has the Eva. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and use Rite of Amnesia. Go ahead and summon our token. And we'll go ahead and place Brave, our Journey of Destiny. We'll go ahead and use it, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use it because the punishment is not really relevant because we got the macro. And yeah, he just surrenders because he realizes that I've just can break his board, because like I can attack the IP, I can get the Griffin to have an Omni Negate, I can compulse things. I've got like the hand is insane as is, so it's just like okay. And that was a match, and he just chose to leave. Okay, because I was able to stop him with double imperm. Yeah, cool. If that's what the opponents want to do, that's what opponents want to do. I'm not gonna complain. Let's try and get an opponent. Where's another opponent? This guy? No, he's TCG only. I just want to play Brave Tokens this stream. Don't want to play anything else. He is very loud, isn't he? I've literally got the sensitivity of this mic to negative 18.7. And he can still be picked up. It's annoying. You know, I'm just gonna put a best of 3, because if I do that, maybe more people will join. It seems like the competitive server is just full of people who want to go, like, full on match right now, and we instantly get someone. That's annoying. Alright, so go ahead and do this, we go ahead and do this, we go ahead and win the rock, paper, scissors. And we've opened very well. If this resolves, this is a perfect hand. It resolved. This is a perfect hand. Okay. So we get the right. We're going to use the right. And we're going to summon our Brave token right here. We're going to place the Journey of Destiny here. We're going to use Griffin Rider's effect to summon itself. Now, the real question here is, do I want to use Journey of Destiny's effect to go ahead and search and send? I don't think I do. Add it to hand. You know, I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to just go ahead and use Journey of Destiny. No, I'm just going to set 2 cards. And not really much else I want to do. I'm just going to pass. Because, like, Macro plus Omni Negate is actually sick. 2 Omni Negates, actually. Like, just really, really strong. Like, it's good. It's like, there's nothing else I can say about it. So he's going to activate the E-Core instantly. I'm just going to chain the Macro and see if he scoops. Logically, he should scoop. Because I've got the Griffin, and he's going to have to banish more resources and not be able to utilize cards like Mali or his Cross Crusader. Like, if you can't do that in Heroes, you have a very tough time to play the game. So he's going to get a Solid Soldier. Probably has a Stratos in hand. I'm just going to negate the Stratos, though. So summons the Solid Soldier. I'll allow the effect to resolve, and we'll see what happens. So Solid Soldier as a effect is going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and use the Journey of Destiny's effect, which will allow me to add an equip spell. Honestly, only good equip spell in the entire deck, in my personal opinion. He goes ahead and summons a monster. Most likely the Stratos. We already know this. Oh no, it's a Shadow Mist. Interesting choice. Because it's Shadow Mist, do I just want to go ahead and Griffin here? I think I do, because I just banish the Shadow Mist, which isn't a bad thing, and it stops it from getting the Master Change. And then all he's got is the Solid Soldier. Like, Solid Soldier under Macro, plus we've got searches. Like, I think I'm in a very good position. So he goes ahead and passes. We're going to go ahead and use our Journey of Destiny, which will allow me to search the Griffin again. We'll go ahead and banish the Rite of Aramesia, because we don't really need it. We've got the token unlocked. We're going to go ahead and summon the Griffin. Journey of Destiny will trigger, so we get the last equip spell of our deck. Card is just really good. It's basically just a +3. Sorry, a +2. Each turn. Like, there's no bad thing about it. And we'll go ahead and straight equip it. We'll use its effect. We'll return the back row to hand. Ooh, Imperm. I mean, I don't care if he Imperms here, so it's fine. And then we're just going to go Battle Phase. And you know what? Actually, I don't think I want to attack. Because if he... You know what? I'll attack with the token because it's got battle protection right now. Yeah, like, if he had an Honest Neos, that would have sucked. So that's kind of like why I was hesitant to attack. So go ahead and go in phase. So your normal is the solid soldier. Does he have the mask change then? Not like he'll do him any good because you've got the Omni Negate. And yeah, surrenders. Like, macro against heroes is just too strong. And we are going second probably this time, so... Seeing as we're up against heroes, I guess we just cut all the floodgates that we would be playing. Cut that as well. We'll go ahead and put the free alpha in, and the evenly matches, because those are just really strong against hero in general. We can keep the punishment, because the punishment can actually be really strong. These are really strong against hero as well. I guess the 2 strikes, and that should be enough. Like, we only need those 6, really. Alpha and evenly, I think, is enough. Didn't open a single one of them, though. So hero lives. Biggest ash bait in the entire deck. Nah, he probably just combos off, though. Yeah, well, actually, maybe not. Stratos. So he opens Stratos first, okay. Not bad. What does he want to do? Boris, sure. Boris effect triggers, okay. Increase, cool.
I'm gonna run down bottom.
Alright. No, I'm still alive. I've got good connection. What's the stream running at? He's going his hero plays, I don't need to look at the board. Every minute I'm getting like a warning. But my internet connection is good for it, so it's fine. Also, thanks to this lad for donating. Earlier. Thanks to that lad.
Congratulations on your win
Oh,
in
God.
Seal only. You must be close to the top in the leaderboards by now.
No, we're not talking like that. We're not having that. I'm sorry. That is loud, and that voice does not sound good. I don't like that at all. Oh, so he's still going, man. Okay. I mean, as soon as his turn ends, I'm pretty much just gonna hope he doesn't end on... He just left. He surrendered. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. He surrendered, so I, go ahead, TCG. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Go up against Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob, Bob. How you, Bob? I go rock, Bob. You win, rock, but you win with paper, Bob. Dude, okay. They're gonna terraform me. What are we up against then? Terraforming. Invoked, of course. You know what? I don't think this is a good matchup for me. I really don't. I think this is very bad. Reason be it that the deck is actually gonna screw me over pretty bad. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna guarantee this. Like, he makes Mechaba. I can't really out the Mechaba. I don't think there's a way for me to play around like Mechaba and stuff. So he makes the Amaraj. Amaraj goes into Secure Gardener. Makes Mechaba. He's gonna go into his Dogmatica cards. Okay. Isn't bad. Like, I'm assuming he has Dogmatica cards. I don't know if he does. like I play Dogmatica Invoked. It doesn't mean he plays Dogmatica Invoked. Like, got the deck like right here as well. Like right here. My lovely Invoked deck that I win locals with but choose not to play as often as I should because it gets so boring playing Invoked, like, honestly. It gets so dull. It really does. Oh. Also, recently got into Commander, actually, now that I think about it. And if those who don't know what Commander is, it's Magic the Gathering Commander format. He's my baby. He's my squirrel. Squirrels for life, yeah. Yeah, squirrels for life. Like, just me being random. I also play Elsha, for those who are interested. Prosperity, okay. To banished free for cost. Oh no, he's playing a Shadow Invoke build, okay. I'll take the droplets. Those three, I would definitely take the droplets. Because you don't really want to draw the beast, you don't really want to draw the dragon, you would rather take the droplets there because it's just a negate. So he's got Mechaba plus 1 Omni negate, and there's the Dogmatic cards. So he's going to make a Winder as well. Not good for me, but in general, I'm not too upset about it. Let's see how it goes. I feel like this is still really loud for you lot. Go down. Too low. I don't know. So we both send 2, so because he's done this, I'm gonna send 2 ints. I'm gonna use both ints. Targeting the Mechaba, and also targeting the Mechaba. Like, if he's I'm playing Dogmatica cards, so it makes the most logical sense to just go ahead and drop both the instances, target both of them on the Mechaba, so then he can't negate both of them. Because if I just targeted the Mechaba with one, then he would negate. If I targeted something else with one, he would still just negate the other one, so he kept the card. Actually, no, I should have just targeted something else. What's wrong with me? I should have gone Chainlink 1 target Mechaba, Chainlink 2 target like the Maximus or something, I don't know. Sly misplays there, but it's fine. So he gets the Rook, or the Schism as it is called in the TCG, and he discards a Wendy. Wendy was probably going to trigger there. He's going to go ahead and set a Beast, I would guess. Beast makes the most sense in the one to set, because it just says draw 2, discard 1. Meaning you can trigger more Shadow cards and also get more effects outside of that. And he's going to get Schemata? Okay, interesting choice. I personally wouldn't have set Schemata, but hey, you do you. Sets 2. And he ends his main phase. So at the end of his main phase, I'm just going to go ahead and activate Griffin. Summon that out. And he draw for turn then. So he's probably going to search for Delise, I'd guess. Yeah. Because he's got the negate guaranteed already. So with this hand, I think what I do is I want to start with the Pot of Prosperity. And we're going to banish 6. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. I think that's good. Spanish those 6 and attempt to get something. He's gonna go ahead and use the Schism there. What's he gonna do with it? He's gonna summon a Winder. Imagine if he summoned a Wendigo. Oh my god, I would be so mad. He's playing such a bad card, but at the same time, it'd be such a good play because we would just get rid of the Griffin. No, that's a win. No, it. Oh, okay. I thought for a second he actually was going to do it. I was going to be, like, baffled. So... I have to take this. I can't not take the Ocromancer. And I have to use it as well. No! I misclicked. I misclicked. Fuck! Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. So I'm gonna use this. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and add another Ocromancer, and we're gonna discard it because the card is actually sick and can be banished from the graveyard. Gonna use it. We're gonna go ahead and get Rite of Aramesia. Aramesia. I'm gonna use it. Gonna summon the token, and then we're gonna trigger the continuous spell. which is going to allow me to equip this straight to the Brave token. And I'm going to use this. I think I should probably return the Schemata. I can't really out any other cards on this board, but I also have the Griffin, so I don't think I need to really care about the Schemata. I'll put the Winder back. Forces him to have to summon it again. Plus, it gets rid of the extra deck for Flurry de Lis's negate. And yeah. Then I'll just set some cards. I'll put that in this column just because that's could be something useful. And I'll pass turn. I see zero threats, to be completely honest. I don't really see any issues. So he's going to flip the Schemata, which is fine. His target should most likely be the Griffin, or it would be the token. Either way, I'm going to negate it. It is the Griffin, so I do just negate. And yeah, continuing on. Summons Alistair, which do I care? Well, this goes first. I think I imperm the Alistair still. And if he's got the Schism, if he's got the Invocation, he's got the Invocation. Like, if he has it, he has it. It's one of those situations. So we've now locked out that back row as well, which is nice. You know, I really wish this was a quick effect, because it just make the token even better. Like, it's the weakest point of the whole token. The token's just a token. It doesn't do anything. But it does enable the whole deck, so I can't complain. He's going to go ahead and Schism. I'm fine with that. Like, the reason I'm fine with that is because no matter what he summons, I really don't care what he summons. And, like, this construct can be really strong, I won't lie, but it's just at the same time, I don't... If he sends Dragon and he pops this set, I'm just going to chain it. He's going to have to lose something. If he doesn't, I'm just going to go ahead and be fine. If he doesn't pop the Searching card, then I've got to search for next turn still. Like, this board right now is... I'm safe. I see no fear. And hell, if he does use Maximus, which I'm assuming he won't, then I instantly get Omega in the graveyard as well, which lets me recycle. And also win Pegasus as well. So yeah, I'm just going to chain this. I'm going to force him to send either the Alistair or the Maximus to the grave. So he loses out on a card, which is good for me. So he sends the Alistair. Now I just get a Flurry de Lis. Flurry de Lis does literally nothing to me. And then yeah, it's just like he's got Flurry de Lis, he's got the Maximus, I don't really care. He's using the Maximus, brave boy, I could be playing 3 unts. So I'll go ahead and send, as I said, Omega and this, and he sended an unts. Oh yeah, I'm going to shuffle something into his deck. Unts is probably going to pop the token. No, he's going to pop the equip spell. Interesting choice, because I'm just going to go ahead and re-equip it. So I'll go Agnista first, which will go ahead and put back Don't really know what I want to put back. I guess I'll put back the construct. And I'll also trigger the Draco Rider, the Draco back to re-equip it. So if he wants to kill this turn, he has to crash. So he goes through these attacks. He's going to be 3k. That's fine. I can return it to the hand as well, so it's all good. And then if he wants to get rid of the token, he has to crash his Maximus, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to do. So yeah, he chooses to crash his Maximus. I should have normal chain on. This is going on forever. So he's got the Fleur-de-Lis, which I can easily put back in his hand thanks to the Draco Rider. He's got one set card, which could be something good, but I don't know. He's got the Construct, and his time limit ran out. Funny. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and put in some good cards. We're going to put in the 3DD Crow because of the goddamn Alistair. The free Alpha because that's just a pretty decent card. Free evenly matched I don't see a problem with. And yeah. We'll just go ahead and cut all these cards that don't really do a lot. Like, these don't really do much unless, because these can just go into different Shadow cards and pop them. This is still really strong. This is still really strong. I can get rid of a punishment, I suppose, because we're going second. I can get rid of the Duster because that's not really doing anything. I can cut one of these, and I can also just... You know what? I can keep that and just cut the 2 strikes. There we go. That should be fine. So, game 2, we haven't opened... Like, we just opened all of the goddamn... We opened all the Brave token cards. And I do count Foolish as a Brave token card, but because of it allows me to get to Brave token, the only reason I play it, it lets me get to the Brave token. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, dude, you got everything. You're going into this, that, and this, and now I'm gonna go ahead and play the game. Brave token is fun, but damn if it ain't annoying when you draw every Brave token with no trap cards. Ah, well, who knows? Maybe I'll draw sick. So he goes ahead and Shadow Fusions. What did he had? He had Nadir 7. Okay, cool. Interesting. So he's gonna... I don't know, make Winder? Make Winder... make an Aerial, I guess. Apcalone? Oh, I get why he's done that, actually. No, because he's going to go ahead and link this probably into the controller. So you can go ahead and link the Apcalone, summon it out the controller, which isn't bad. I don't know why you're banishing your Shadow Fusion. That seems very counterproductive. But okay. Interesting. And honestly, if this guy goes Maximus, I think he's just a bad player. Yeah, so here's the Gravity Controller. So he goes ahead and does that. This goes ahead and gets into Schism. Schism leads to discarding as well because of the Apcalone's trigger, and then he gets to go ahead and trigger more Shadow effects. And then after all of that, he goes into the Dogmatika plays. Oh, he had an Invocation? If he had Invocation, why did he waste the Shadow Fusion? Interesting choice. So he goes Nadir 7. Nadir 7 says the Ash Dragon, or the Bastard Dragon as we call him. As the Ecclesia. Ecclesia is going to get special summoned. He's going to have access into Dogmatika Punishment, which will be kind of annoying, but should be fine. So there's the Ecclesia. Yeah, that's fine. Ecclesia gets punishment. There it is. sets 1. Like, when it hits the end of the main phase, then I'm just going to summon the Griffin Rider. That's 2. And then we go ahead and summon the Griffin Rider. Summon out.
They don't get stuff like that.
And because our hand is actually just sick, we get to go off. And he gets Fleur de Lis, which isn't an issue, actually. Because it means I can't negate the punishment. I mean, that's a good draw if we were going first. If we went second, sorry, and we actually had an opening hand. So he's going to go ahead and use
You're
Schism.
the godfather of chins, bro.
Okay.
You're the godfather of... You're the CEO having no neck, bro.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
What are they?
So I just start off with Amicia.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just start with this because it means that he's forced to do things now. And honestly, I don't care what he summons, so it's fine. Kind of wish this shuffled for cost. In all honesty, because if it shuffled for cost, it'd be so much better. So he summons a Winder. I summon the Brave token. I also get to play Journey of Destiny. And then going to attempt to go battle phase. There it is. So he's going to use the punishment. He's probably going to target... Oh, okay, so he's going to target the Griffin. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to negate. He's definitely going to Fleur de Lis here. There it is. Fleur de Lis is going to come down. Okay. So the question is, what he's going to do with his... What he's going to send... Hi, Rafflesia. Good to see you, man. My day has been tiring, to be completely honest with you, mate. And thank you for the donation the other day. I really do appreciate it. And to answer your question, and I'll just go ahead and do this again. To answer this question right here, I am currently in the lead of the Sealed Only League. So yes, I am in first place. I'm currently going very strong. I can get ruined if I'm not careful, but going strong, which is nice. And right now we're just playing, well, the new Brave token deck, because I felt like, oh yeah, this is a cool deck, I want to test it. Yeah, so, yeah, it's just good, man, it's good. So we're going to go ahead and do all of these. Like, he didn't kill the Brave token, which is the funny thing to me. I can't summon it. Why can't I summon it? When a card or effect is activated, you can only... Right, you can only use each effect of this card. I haven't used the... oh, it's the Winder on the board, yeah. In that case... You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and use Foolish now, because I don't need it in my opening hand. And we're going to go ahead and send to Graveyard one of these. And I'm still going to go Battle Phase. I'm still going to go ahead and attack this. And I'm going to go main phase 2. Going to go ahead and trigger this, which will allow me to get another Brave token. Just to get it out of the deck, you know, deck thinning is always nice. And I'll then pass the turn. I'm annoyed that the wind is still on the board. I wasn't able to stop it. But the good thing is, I will be able to summon the Griffin Rider to have an Omniate Gate after. So it's all good. So he's going to go in Prosperity. Going to go for free. Okay, that's fine. So Banish is free. We're going to go ahead and use the Griffin. Summon it out.
So when you started being dirty against my vision, I was actually playing by screaming.
Called by the Grave. Oh, he does get the Alistair though. Honestly, I don't care too much about him having the Alistair. Like, he can go ahead and use the Alistair all the hell he wants. I don't give a damn. So we're going to go ahead and add this. We're going to just add it to hand. Because the Brave token is going to die regardless, so there's no point in attempting to use this and return it to the hand and equip it. So he goes ahead and normals the Alistair, expected. And because of that, I think I shuffle away the Griffin here because the Alistair is just going to become a problem otherwise. Because, like, he can attack me for what? 4K? Because if he attempts to attack with the Winder, it doesn't do anything. So it's not that big of a deal. Why is there no music coming through? There we go, music. Music! Why can't you hear the music there? I'll turn that off a bit. Yeah, he goes into main phase now. He's going to probably attack the Winder first because the Winder can't attack anything but monsters. Yep, and then I'm going to take a total 4K. Go on to normal chain before I kill myself. It's so annoying, man. Flurry Release is going to trigger. Flurry Release is going to boost itself. 4K damage. So I've taken 41 this turn. No, I take less than that, actually, because he Prosperity, didn't he? Nice. Less damage is always good in my book. So I have to deal with a 3K Flurry Release, a Winder, and a Gravity Controller. Like, the thing I think the biggest issue is the Winder. Okay. And, you know, something he should probably do is go ahead and use the Schism. Because that's not actually a bad idea for him. Oh, and we got another DD Crow. That's actually really good. Okay, so that's just strong against any deck right now. So the Winder's on board, so I've got to deal with the Winder. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and summon the Rite of Aramesia. He's going to go ahead and change Schism. Okay. So he banishes 2. Summoning what? So he's going to summon a Construct. Okay. I summon this. I get to trigger my Journey of Destiny to search or equip. That's fine. What's he going to send? He's going to send a dragon. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We're going to go ahead and... we'll add it to hand. So that is annoying. I won't lie. It is pretty annoying, but it's fine. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and activate our Draco Steed. Equip it to the Brave token. I'm going to utilize this effect, I think. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this. We'll return... I want to return the Construct really bad, but at the same time I don't. I could return the Fleur de Lis, but no, we'll return this. This is the important card to return. I'll then just go ahead and banish this to add the last Brave token spell from deck to hand. And I'll go Battle Phase and punch for a K. How many Shadows does he have left in grave? He's got only 1. That DD Crow's gonna go nuts. Okay, cool. So on my turn, I'm gonna be taking a bit of damage, but I think I'm fine with that. That is so unfair. Oh, that is just unlucky. That is really bad luck. Okay. So he gets the Alistair now. Oh, that's really, really bad luck. Okay. Because now he gets the Mecha buff. And he's choosing to use the Schism. Well, I just DD Crow the last Stone Grave.
They're coming from where we just went.
So he's forced to banish the window. And make a construct. Actually, no, it's fine. So he's going to be forced to make a construct. And he has to banish the window, which is good for me. He has to send one from deck to grave, which I don't really know what he could send. That would be really good. He's got, what, 800, 43, 50 free damage currently. The Alistair is in hand as well, which means that he's got a free Alistair pop. I think I'm dead. Because he's got the Alistair in grave regardless. I can't banish it. He's got the fusion spell as well, so it's like there's no real point there. I think I lose. So he sets the Schemata. I don't see any way of me coming out on top unless he doesn't summon the Alistair right now. If he doesn't summon the Alistair, I think I can. Yeah, this is game. That's more than enough for game. I'm not going to like sit here and twiddle my thumbs knowing that I'm dead. So we'll go ahead and put in all of these cards that should be able to help me win the game. We'll keep the DD Crows in. We'll cut the evenly. I want to keep the alpha. No, we'll cut the alphas. The alphas do nothing. And yeah, that should do. Actually, I could go ahead and keep there can only be ones in there. No, I know he's playing the Amirage package, so I'll go first. What the okay, we got this kind of hand again. So we start off with the token. And we go ahead and play Journey of Destiny.
Yeah, so playing with those
Okay.
Oh my goodness, when I put in that cubic token,
So, what you gonna do? What you got for me?
bro, it didn't even help. Yeah. That's why I thought it was still in. So I left the shop. I didn't even know it was out.
I don't know what he's got for me. All I've done is summon my Brave token. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me play my
I feel
game.
like it's just a normal feed after the screen friends.
But yeah, so we're looking at 5 cards in hand. He's clearly got something. Otherwise, he wouldn't be taking this long. Maybe it's Gamma? Gamma could be a decent card. But Gamma doesn't... But he can't use the Gamma right now. What could he have that is making him take so long? I honestly do not know. I do not know at all. Huh.
It's not like that. So yeah, 3 goes.
Like, what's he got? I honestly have no idea. What could he possibly have?
It's so nonsense.
I feel like he's just cut out. Like, I feel like he's just cut out of the game and he just can't play. Or seeing me open the best one of in my entire deck has just made him rage quit, which I opened basically free of.
Like, not again. Bottom floor as well, mate.
So, what you got?
I couldn't ride because I was reloading.
What's he doing, man? Like, he's got to have something, otherwise he's just going to time out for no reason. Ah, yes, that is also an option. That is also an option with Leisure. 100%. Bob timed out. Bob timed out. Anyway, that was a game. Reflegia, seeing as you're here, do you want a game? Because you have never, you're rarely on the stream, and I would like to actually give you a game if you're up for it. If you've got your laptop nearby or your computer, I wouldn't mind giving you a match if you would want. If you've got EDO, feel like it'd be fun to actually play you, seeing as I don't think we've ever actually played a game. And you've been watching me for a very long time, so I think it's right time you actually get a match against me. If you're up for it, of course. Like, I don't mind, and I would love to see you play with Reflegia, seeing as that is literally your name if you have that deck. Or if it's your main deck, I don't know. You can play whatever you really want. I'd love to play. I really would love to play against you if it's up to, if you're up for it, man. I'll give you a minute to reply, because obviously there's a time delay. I'll just look at my phone real quick and go through notifications. Okay.
You know how
Cool.
have got a red flag.
Give you a minute.
I know
What the
that.
hell's going on here?
So why did you do that?
Alright. Nah, nothing there. Okay. What you saying, Reflegia? You want a game? You want some fun? Reply! Do not leave me hanging. You don't have to play, but please just don't leave me hanging.
That's what you just said.
You know what? I just realized I should probably take my garbage pulls from locals out of my deck box. Because my luck at locals with pulls recently have just been abysmal. Like, I'll even show you. Last week, came first place, got some packs. We pulled absolutely nothing. We pulled, like, hollow-wise, we pulled, what, that from Blavo, that from Blavo, that from Blavo, because of our locals just gives us Blavo, and that from a random Rage of Ra that was included. Like, I got 5 packs from locals. Not during calving, I'm working 6-1, so I'm really tired. Fair enough, but yeah, locals pulls, my guys. Locals pulls. I've literally pulled 5 supers every time now. Next month would be fun. Alright, well, if I'm streaming next month and you can come out, Paul, I'll definitely give you a game, man. To be honest, I kind of want to get back into streaming, but I might switch over to Twitch again, because like I don't know. I feel like streaming on YouTube just isn't as good, so I might just go over to Twitch. But I don't know. I'd be making misplays after misplay. Yeah, I mean, we all do that. Like, I'm pretty tired too, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd probably be making misplay after misplay as well, if it wasn't for like this deck is pretty simple. It's just when you get into the more complicated stuff, it's like, what do you really want to do? Because like, I'm just looking at this. Okay, we've got an Omni Gate, so it's pretty cool. Oh, that's a decision. Do I want my deck? Do I want to prevent my opponent from playing the game? Or do I just want to see everything banished? I want to see everything banished. Like, I'm fine with this. So, summon that. We activate the D-Fissure. I should have probably not put that in the center column. We set 1 and we pass turn. I don't have access to my entire deck, but he's probably not going to be able to play the game under D-Fissure. And I was right. He won't be able to play the game under D-Fissure. Like, he's just going to go ahead and banish the monster, which is going to give him nothing. And if he doesn't choose monster, then he loses. Yeah, so he can't play the game. He just banishes the Nyan. I will negate that because I feel like he's gonna learn from his mistake. Foolish Goods. Okay, that's fine. So he gets the Qinglong. Like, Virtual World, it's not hard for him to out this. Question is, what is he going to add to hand? He has the Lao Lao. And he banishes a Scythe. Okay. So he's going to obviously send the Trap this time, because the Trap allows him to actually play the game.
I kill an Apex Pred, dude.
Summons that in defense. Probably summoning the Lulu now. No, summons the Gigi. Okay. Now, I can't remember. Does Shen have 29 or 28? If it has 29, I have a problem. If it has 28, it's fine. And if I just draw any card that lets me access my deck, I win. Oh, I win. So he links those. It's okay. Shin has 28. I'm fine. So I just win this now. I generally can't be beat. Because I've got a 28 arse, he's got a 28 monster. He's going to shuffle one into the deck, which is fine. I don't know what... Oh, no, he puts one into the grave. So he puts the Nyan in the grave. I thought that shuffled into the deck. It's been, to be honest, it has been a while since I've played against Virtual World. So we go for turn now. Draw for turn. Oh, that's not what I wanted to draw. That's not what I wanted to see. But it will do, I guess. So... Equipping this does nothing, because it only works if it's equipped to a non-effect monster. I just passed turn, dude. I pass. It's your turn. I can't stop you, dude. I can't do nothing against you, dude. Hey, dude, I can't stop you, dude. So if he's smart, yeah, he says a trap.
You know what is horrendous as a writer?
Nyan will trigger. I don't know what he actually gets from this.
You have like 0 kills.
So he's got the tuner, he's got a level 3, he can make a synchro play. I don't know what synchro play he wants to make though. Coral Dragon is a very good synchro play. Good thing I've got this imperm. Well, actually it depends. What is he gonna do? If he targets the D fissure, I think I don't let him do it, yeah. I want to keep the D fissure. I am fine with this current board state. Like, if I draw one Brave token, or the card that searches the Brave token, I can just clear his board, start clearing his board. Like, we go ahead and activate this, we return this to the extra deck, we get free searches, like, I feel very confident if I can just draw one card.
Oh, you need to use the zipline.
So he sends a Qinglong. Like, I don't know what he does here though. Like he gets a Chuche. Oh no, that's actually a problem. Chuche is a very big problem. Oh no, Chuche is a very big problem. Crap. Oh, M7? Does he just want to attack me for big damage then? I can just summon it back. I mean, what's the point? Like, did he not realize I could just summon it back? You want to take 100 damage? Or is this not hard once per turn? Oh. You know what? I'm actually fine with that. Okay. A peso? That sucks. That sucks a lot. I don't know what he's got in hand. Yeah, I just lose. I just lose. Well, you know what? We'll see what we draw. I still probably just lose, but I'll see. Nah, he's already staying the GG. He's got game. I can't do crap. I'm not playing it. But I will go first. Now let's draw a way to play the game. Fuck. Okay. I'm not drawing my deck against somewhat of a relevant deck. For God's sake, I need to. I play 6 copies, 7 if you count the Foolish, 8, 10 if you count the Journey. Like, I play so many copies to get to that goddamn card, and I'm just not drawing it. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This is so unfair. And he's got a bloody Chuche, great. Sure, you get your Lao Lao, that's fine with me. He sends the Qinglong, sure. He's going to use the Qinglong to get the Lulu. Which I'll chain, there can only be 1-2 in response, because it will prevent him from playing the game. Because he already controls a Psychic. Discards a Pop Desires, interesting choice. Yeah, we go ahead and just chain that there can only be 1. You are not allowed. You are not allowed, good sir. He will be able to just Chuche it away, but I don't care. You can't summon the card, so you can't play the game, and I'm fine with that. He sends a 2-2. Okay. If you control no monsters and almost control psychic, you can normal summon this card without tripping against this card. In your graveyard, you can just one psychic, you know, one monster special summon this card. As a turn, a monster but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special monster. Okay, cool. So there's the Shen Shen, which I don't like. There's a Nyan Nyan. Ooh. So target set, okay. I mean,
I've literally
why not?
No, I can't be asked. I can't be asked. I can't be asked.
I'm curious where he's going with this.
You know, you like when you see screen freezes on. It happened whilst I've been shot.
Like, what's the play? So he discards the Lulu, summons out the 2-2, uses the Qinglong, which is in the Imperms column, okay. And, oh, I see, he's going to go ahead and, does he banish his cost? It banishes his cost, that's how he's going to play around it, okay, cool. You see, when you just draw garbage, you draw garbage. Oh, like I didn't draw any way to get to Brave Token, and that just sucks. That just sucks beyond all belief. And that's so bad. That's so bad. Like, if I had 1 Brave Token, he would have lost. Because all I would have done is negated this goddamn thing, and he just wouldn't have been able to play properly. Like, he would have had the Qinglong, which is fair, but I don't really care about that. Now he's got the Chuche that gets rid of that, so now he can just do whatever he wants, and he just ends turn. Okay. Play it. Draw a way to play the game. Draw a way to play the game. Draw a way to play the game. Potential way to play the game. He discarded the Ash, so it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because they don't need it. They aren't needed. 1. Okay, come on. That's away. That's also away. How are you? Hi there, how you doing? I'm doing fine, man. I'm just a bit tired. Get the Foolish. Go ahead and use this. Send this. Use this. Get this. Effectively break his board. Summon out the token. Place a journey. Then we go ahead and summon another one. This will trigger, which will allow me to just instantly equip. Equip to Brave token. To attack, we're going to go ahead and activate this as well, just so we can go ahead and deck fin. We'll add this to just go ahead and make sure we have a way to search a Brave token on the next turn. And we'll use this to return the Vermilion Mech to the extra deck. We'll then enter the battle phase and attack for a lot of damage. Not as much as I would like it to be, because we did Extravagance. And we just passed there. So he's got the Lulu in hand, which is very strong. But I can just negate the Lulu, so it's fine. He does have a pop with the Chuche, which is a bit scary. Did you know Rushdall's finally got Fusion Monster? I heard about it. I actually did hear about it. So he's going to use this. So he's using this to negate this. That's fine. I don't care if you negate that.
What we doing, man?
There's the Chuche trigger. I'm kind of forced. Yeah, I'm kind of forced to negate the Chuche. It means that he has to send the Qinglong, which I'm fine. No, it means that he has to send a monster to then add a Qinglong or a way to get to the spell with the Lulu. So I think I'm fine with this. No, so he's got the okay, so it doesn't matter. All right. So the Journey of to Destiny will trigger. Add the lovely, lovely Draco back. He's just such a good card. He summons he has 2 Nyan. Okay, what's his plan with that? Lulu, sure. He sends the Qinglong. And then adds the trap. So that's probably what he's going to discard with the Qinglong. I can't wait for ArcV to come to Duel Links. I know it's coming to Duel Links, but the pendulums are going to be really weird apparently, because like there's only going to be they're doing it so you don't have like actual pendulum zones. You have to use your 2 spell and trap card zones, which I think shouldn't be how they do it in Duel Links. I think they should go to the original way where there's like extra pendulum zones. But because they're not doing it like that, it's to be honest though, I do kind of want to get back into Duel Links to an extent because it is a fun game. It's just like I don't want to pay to win. Have you played Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo? What's that? I'm gonna check that real quick. Gran Tur. Oh, you mean the racing games? Yeah, I've played one. Not a lot though. I'm not really interested in racing games unless it was like, Need for Speed, like back in the day, like the drift ones. I really enjoyed those. So he makes a Coral Dragon. Is he gonna make a Crystal Wing? Oh, this is an interesting route. It is Master Rule 4 or 3. Master Rule 3 is when they actually introduced pendulums. Master Rule 4 is when they introduced links. So it would be Master Rule 3. So it seems he's attempting to end on Crystal Wing plus Shen Shen. That's not terrible to out. Maybe not Crystal Wing then. Is he just trying to straight OTK me then? I can get around pretty much this entire board if he doesn't make a negate. So what is this? This is a Shen Shen, like, there's no back row removal. Oh, no, he's gonna try and straight kill me then. Is that enough, though? I don't think so. No, that's not enough. Wait, is enough? No, it's still not enough. Okay, it's still enough. So he just wants to try and get me as low as possible then. Okay. Well, I survive. And he makes Charger, which then goes into Zeus. So what do you think of Shooting Majestic Star Dragon? I haven't really read the card, to be honest. I wasn't too interested. I actually haven't read the card. I'll give it a read in a minute. I wasn't too interested in the new Stardust support, so I didn't really care too much. If he makes a second Zeus, I call bullcrap. He's just gonna add Jiao Jiao to summon Jiao Jiao to add something back? No, he's not. Okay, good. He gets the Lulu regardless. Okay. So I think how I play this, I activate the Journey of Destiny, attempt to search, get the Griffin, but the board still goes regardless, and I'm on 1,000 life points. We'll try. So you go Journey of Destiny. He Zeus's. I then go... Yeah, we're dead. we're super dead. I am so dead. Who is the worst duelist that is not one of the main protagonists? I don't know. Tori? Did you just chain the Zeus to this? Man made a misplay and man's gonna be punished for it. You make your misplays, you get punished. Simple as. So we have the Griffin. We're gonna go ahead and use this to equip straight to the token. Leo, to be fair, Leo wasn't that bad. He was able to do things. In all fairness. And then we just pass because I don't want to die. She's got the Monster Reborn. I have tried Morphtronics in the past. I never really liked them too much, though. They weren't my style of deck. Because I'm not really a synchro player. I don't enjoy the synchro mechanic too much. It's just something I never really wanted to play. These guys are just having a session in like Italian or something, man. English, do you speak it? I'm pretty sure he just kills me though, because he just goes ahead and uses the Giu, setting the token to grave, because it can be targeted still. And then yeah, I die, so I just surrender. Can't win, can't play. I was dead. So what happens when you don't draw your goddamn deck? I said I was going to read the new Majestic Star Dragon, didn't I? Stardust. Let's go ahead and read it. It's this one, right? So Shooting Majestic Star Dragon must first be synchro summoned once per turn. You can negate the effects of one effect monster your opponent controls. This card gains one additional attack each battle phase for every monster in your graveyard that is a Stardust or is a synchro monster with Stardust in its text. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can banish this card until the end of the turn, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, then it banish that card. I mean, it needs a Majestic Dragon and one or more non-tuner monsters, including Dragon, but the card's pretty good. Synchro decks are the best. I disagree. I much prefer Fusion or Xyz decks. That's why I play Invoked. I really, really enjoy Fusion. I find Invoked to be incredibly boring, don't get me wrong. I think it's terrible how the decks work sometimes, but I really do enjoy playing a Fusion deck. Always have, always will, never will give up on them. It's also why I love Heroes so much. You see, this is a hand where we draw our deck. We drew our deck. So should I come back in like 5 minutes? Because he's just gonna go full warrior combo. Wake me up when his combo's done. I'm joking. Oh, sick, he's gonna take 500 up. No. Actually, he won't. So I'm gonna chain this, so I lose nothing. I lose nothing, sir. Unless you waste some resources. And he knows my entire hand now, so he's got more knowledge than me. I have the deck still, I just don't really care for it. It's just one long-winded combo that doesn't really end on anything too powerful, like maybe a face-up negate, a Boral sword sometime, no, a Boral, I forgot his name. Borreload Synchro Dragon? Borreload Savage Dragon, that's it. Borreload Savage Dragon. Who are your favorite Marvel superheroes? Deadpool, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. I know I'm a basic bitch, but Deadpool's the best. Iron Man is just great since the beginning. Remember, I watched him when I was younger and just loved him since. Spider-Man, everybody loves Spider-Man, so it's hard not to say that. I haven't really explored the comics too much. I've only really watched the movies and the cartoons, but other characters that I've kind of like a bit are stuff like Moon Knight, which is just kind of like banter and craziness and that. Punisher isn't a bad character. I enjoy his the Netflix series of him, and I enjoyed the movies because the movies were actually kind of dark in their own way, so it's actually kind of cool to watch them and just enjoy them in general. Yeah, I like a lot of different things. I like a lot of different Marvel characters. Shang-Chi was also very good. I saw the new movie and I was like, this is actually really different and really good compared to most Marvel movies, because like recently Marvel movies haven't been the best, because obviously the series were really good, but like in terms of like the Marvel series, the first one, WandaVision, first 2 episodes absolute garbage. Rest of the season really good. Captain America, it was alright. Soldier and Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier, or Falcon and the Soldier. It was okay. I don't think it was absolutely amazing. But it's like that was kind of a bomb to me. I didn't really think it was necessarily that good. We also had, what else? We had Loki. Loki was amazing. I honestly loved Loki to death. It was just such a good series from start to finish. And then the latest movie we had was Black Widow, and I thought the movie was alright. I thought it was decent, but it's just like what really, really annoyed me was how they made Taskmaster a woman. And I know it's sexist to say that. I know some people would go against it and say, "Oh no, it doesn't matter if she's a woman or not." But like, come on, Taskmaster is not what they made her out to be in that movie. Taskmaster's literal character is he's a guy with a photographic memory who uses that to copy people's techniques. And yes, she copied people's techniques in the sense of that, yeah, it was she could copy them because of a computer. But Taskmaster's whole point is he's a guy who copies people's skills through photographic memory. And because of they just changed the photographic memory thing to being, oh, I've got a computer chip in my mind, and it's just like, oh, I copy through a computer. It's like I just can't. I could not be asked, and I was just so mad when they revealed that, and I was just like, oh my god. So that just ruined Black Widow for me. And then Loki was just amazing, and also Shang-Chi was actually pretty good. It was just basically at the start a martial arts movie that turned into an actual Marvel movie in the end, which was really good. I generally have no qualms about Shang-Chi whatsoever. And also the Yell friend is actually the dragon from Raya and the Last Dragon. I watched it, I was annoyed through the whole movie, trying to think where I heard her voice before, and it was just like, this guy is still going. And also to answer your question, Rockford, he is the only DC character I like. Batman is literally the only DC character I enjoy in the entirety of the DC franchise. I hate every other character because they all are overpowered and broke. Compared to like the Marvel universe where it's all fun in the games, and also everybody is balanced to a degree. So yeah. But yeah, I don't really like I don't like DC too much. This guy's still going? Oh my god, like, what am I doing here? But yeah, like, Marvel, I love Marvel, man. Like, I can't wait. I think Moon Knight's actually confirmed to get a movie as well. I think. I don't quote me on that. I think it was confirmed. Don't know when it's coming out, so he's ending on what, 2 negates and a discard. Sick. Yeah. Yeah. Simple as that. Pretty tired now, actually. I might end the stream off this game because I am getting tired. I do have work in the morning, and I've actually got a long weekend ahead of me. I'm staying with a mate for the weekend, so that's happening. I like Shazam and the Static Shock, even Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is good because she is part of the DC, the Batman side of DC, so I'm fine with her. I'm fine with the Joker. I'm fine with Harley Quinn. I'm fine with all that. Static Shock, that's that. Static Shock is that one with the black kid, right? And he hovers around on like sewer grates. I think that's what it is. And Shazam is just broken. He's basically Superman 2.0. Superman can be jerky sometimes. He's just a copycat, dude. He's just a copycat. Why am I looking at him? As long as you control the equipped monsters, your opponent cannot use spells. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's not bad then. So he's just decked out of negate, so I'm just going to surrender there. Vanities or Royal Oppression, which is the most broken card, was talking to someone who had Vanities at 1. We're up against this, so I'm fine with how my deck is laid out for the main game one. Vanities or Royal Oppression, which is the most broken card. Talking about most broken card, Vanities at 1, and I said it was way too broken to point that it makes Royal Oppression look balanced in comparison. Right. Let me explain to you, Rafflesia, why Vanities, in my opinion, is more balanced than Royal Oppression. I'll say it after I've done this turn, because I'm just gonna simply set up my board and then I'll explain it to you. Well, my reasoning to why I think it's more balanced. So I'm just gonna quickly go through this board. Obviously, we go get the Griffin. Griffin's gonna go ahead and summon itself. We're gonna discard this. We'll go ahead and summon out this. Then, that was a misclick. It's fine though. I don't get this equipped well. I would like to see Invoker come back as well. So we're gonna go set that, and we'll set that. So, let me explain to you why Royal Oppression is way more broken than Vanity's Emptiness. Now, let's say I think it's kind of easy. Royal Oppression basically says both players can pay 800 life points at any point in time to negate a summon. Now, wait, did he just pass turn? Okay, then I guess I'm gonna kill him. Sorry, I just have to kill this man real quick. I misclicked it again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so Royal Oppression says that either player can pay 800 life points to negate any summon. Now, in theory, that is a very balanced effect because it means that, you try to summon something, you can't play the game. But when you really think about it, Royal Oppression under a board that is already set up is insane. Now, I'm saying this from that standpoint, but you cannot get rid of the Royal Oppression outside of MST, Cosmic Cyclone, any sort of back row removal. But when it comes to, and just hear me out, when it comes to Vanity's Emptiness, the reason why Vanity's Emptiness is more balanced in comparison to Royal Oppression is that Vanity's Emptiness can die as long as any card on your opponent's board is sent to the graveyard. So if your opponent activates any card, the Vanity's Emptiness leaves the board. If you kill any monster they control, the Vanity's Emptiness leaves the board. When it comes down to Royal Oppression says pay 800, negate any summon. And obviously it's for both players, so it's balanced. But if you activate this card after going through an entire combo, say you're going through this warrior combo that we're looking at right now. He goes through his entire warrior combo, he sets down the Royal Oppression. Now you can't summon any cards. Sure, you can attempt to, but you're losing a resource and they're losing 800 life points, but they're just going to kill you next turn. So is there even a point in looking at it in that way? So, in my opinion, I think Royal Oppression is 100 times more broken compared to Vanity's Emptiness, for the fact that you can't get rid of it as easy. Your opponent outs it way too easy as well, and in all honesty, I don't think the card is balanced in any way, shape, or form. In comparison, and I'll make this clear, in comparison to the Vanity's Emptiness that you're talking about. I hope that made sense. I may have been a little strange in my explanation, but pretty much Royal Oppression, pay 800 at any time, and you can't get rid of it just like that. Vanity's Emptiness, kill a card your opponent controls, it's gone. It's pretty much that, in my opinion. That's how I look at it. I'm ashing that card instantly. And he drew the Tactical Talents, of course. And he's putting cards back. Okay, so he's probably going to get rid of the Sanctuary. That's what I would get rid of. He got rid of the pot, so he doesn't know what my deck does. Sick. Now, can he full combo with just an Assault Day? That is the question. No. Listen. Vanity's Emptiness is a balanced card. It is actually a balanced card. Now, don't get me wrong. The card is insanely powerful. The card is very busted and is very strong in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But it is balanced. It is balanced for the fact that it's very easy to get rid of, because all you have to do to get rid of it is kill a card an opponent controls, which is the whole reason to why the card is balanced. If the card didn't have that clause on it, where your opponent could literally just say, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and kill it at any point in time, then obviously it's not going to be balanced at all. The card would be nuts. Like, if it was just flip, continuous trap, now no one can put special summon and there's no way to kill it, that isn't balanced. But because there is an effect on it that states that when a card is sent to the graveyard, the card is balanced. And this is coming from someone who played the formats where... I think I'm dead. I know he's just setting up his same board as last time. I'm not playing through this. I'm not watching his whole combo again. It takes too long. But the card is very balanced for the fact that it can be gotten rid of quite easily in comparison to something like Royal Oppression. Card is nuts. I do agree with you. The card is absolutely insane, but the card is very, very balanced, because you can literally get rid of it through so many different means, and literally just normal summon a monster, attack into an opponent's monster, gets rid of Vanity's Emptiness. It is balanced in comparison to Royal Oppression, which is literally just, as I said, both players can pay 100, negate summons, done. You can't get rid of it as easy, and it's not that fair because of it. So, yeah. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it regardless. I'll play one more match and keep talking for that one more match, but I think after that I'm going to call it a stream, and I'll go into the casual server. There's probably more people there. We'll go into this guy. Not good. We'll play against not good. But yeah. Vanity's strong card, but Oppression is way worse. I mean... Dust to me, I lose. Dust to me, I lose, right? Dust to me, I lose. At least that's what I see. Dust to me, I lose. Dust to me, I lose. Come on. Dust to me, I lose. Dust to me, I'll press that surrender right now. Activate Duster, I will surrender. Tall guy. I mean, okay. Crystal Happy Firebreak should be banned, so Glow Up Bulb, Jet Synchron, and the other tuners could come back. Isn't that a strength as well if your board doesn't have game on board? You mean how you can easily get rid of it? Technically, yes, it is a strength. But you have to get rid of the card to go further, and at that point, it's fine. Royal Oppression literally just says your opponent can even negate your summons as well, which is why it's why it's more busted compared to Royal Oppression. Also, Christian Hauki Firebreak shouldn't be banned. The card isn't nuts. It's just Glow Up Bulb and Jet Synchron and all those. They don't really deserve to come back. They're kind of busted. Like, Glow Up Bulb is just a free summon. Jet Synchron is just a free summon. Like, tuners like that shouldn't become allowed to be played like that. I'm up against Ghost Tricks. New support, pretty good. New video came out today about it. mean, I'll pass. Maybe I should play Extravagance in this. Broadball cannot come back. No. It cannot come back. Rockford, I'm sorry. No. No. That card cannot come back. Ever. That card is insane. But Dryden, I feel fine. Sure. I'll reflip it.
I think if you're starting to blame the fact that it's just how is that possible? Almost 0.23.
Yeah, Summon Sork. I would like to see it come back as well, but it really can't come back. The card is too good for what it does. Like, it just enables so many dumb things with so many different decks that it can't come back. Plus, if it came back with, like, Halki Fibrax, then it would just be, like, it would be too insane. You can't have Summon Sorceress come back with, like, Needle Fiber and all this other stuff. Because, like, you gotta remember, the OCG had a format where they had Firewall without a Rutter. They had Firewall without a Rutter. They had, Needle Fiber, and they had Summon Sorceress, all in the same format, and that is just total insanity. You can't, you really cannot have that in one format, and Needle Fiber plus Sork is already really, really busted. Like, you just can't have that. It's not good. It's not balanced anyway. Jiangshi. But there are some cards in the ban list right now that could come back. Like, I actually need to make my ban list prediction video soon as well. Thinking about it, because that ban list is supposed to be due at the end of the month, and it could be at most a week away from the actual list, so I need to get that done. Like, there's so many videos I need to get done. It's just not having the space to do them, or not having the silence to do them. You see, Bomber doesn't need an errata. Combo decks need to not be dumb. That's my fault on that. Because, like, Gumblar just, Gumblar just made things so much worse. And also, Bomber Dragon isn't the one you're talking about. You mean Gumblar Dragon. But Gumblar is just so dumb. It really is. It's such a dumb card. I'll just pass. Like, it's a card that could come back, but it's just like, being able to just discard multiple cards from your opponent's hand is not fair. I'm thinking, couldn't he just make these into like an IP and then link them off into Nightmare Unicorn? I'm not drawing my deck. Can't play my deck. Have normal channel. Enter. When you don't draw your deck, so you can't play the game. What's my phone saying? I'm getting vibrations. Wait, did you? Rafflesia! Rafflesia, you don't have to do that! Just because I explained! Oh, dude. Oh, Rafflesia, you're too kind, honestly. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Did that even... I didn't even see that go on the screen. I'm doing that again. Thank you so much, man. Oh. Honestly, appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate that. Helping me survive this month. Oh, that's so nice of you, man. Like, honestly, thank you so much. Oh. I'm so thankful for that, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. Maxi Errata would be nice. Maybe that it, Maxi Errata would be nice. Maybe they could make it a -1. Like every time you draw off Maxi, you have to place a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Honestly, that would balance Maxi quite a bit if they did that. But at the same time, it essentially makes it Phantasme, which I think is still pretty busted. Oh, cool! I played my deck now. So if you make it that way, Rafflesia, like it's actually a really good balance what you just said, because it means if your opponent tries to do anything, it means they can still draw hand traps. But at the same time, it means that they have to actually think about what they're gonna put back, and it will make a game a lot longer, which is why I think it won't happen. Just in my opinion, because of what you've just suggested will actually make a game a lot longer, because they draw a card, they're like, oh, do I need to keep this card? So I keep this card in my hand, but what do I put back in the deck? So it will change the way of the game in that sense, but in terms of what you've just suggested, it's actually really, really smart, because it means that you're not getting like 20 cards off Maxi. So that's actually really good. I agree with that. I agree with that in so many ways. Maxi can come back to free if they actually did that. That's actually a good idea. I like that idea. Can I enter the battlefield? It's sick. Ghost Trick Scare. You can't set tokens, so he's not going to be saying that. Screw it, sure. I don't care if the Griffin's set. You know what? I'll strike that. I don't want him getting any more free resources of this Jiangshi. Battlefield. I'll kill the tour guide. And I'll ash that. Number 86 might come back, but who knows? You see, 86 can't come back because of the Gossip Shadow shenanigans. Like, these are cards that I would love to see come back, but just can't. Because if they did come back, it would make so many more problems in the game. Because the whole reason Rongomniad was banned was because you just go through an entire combo that says your opponent can't play the game in the end of the turn. Because they can't summon, they can only set cards. You have a Raigeki board wipe in the card built in. You can make it on like 7 materials because a Gossip Shadow exists. Like, number 86 can't come back because of the amount of free stuff it actually just gets from existing. And if it ever did come back, it means that that's another thing that samurais can abuse. It's something that I can abuse in heroes because I know how to play that deck and I know how to abuse heroes to quite an extent. And people will just start ending on that plus dragoons. Like, it's not... It won't come back. It can't come back. I wish it could come back because it's a number card and I love all the numbers to my heart. Like, I collect them all. Still, give us Konami, give us that prize card. But honestly, no, it can't come back. What is he doing? So he sets 1. He's probably going to reset the fairy. I mean, I get to attack directly, which is nice. When an opponent wants to declare an attack, you can go straight. I'm fine with him adding cards to hand because he's like on 2k. He sets 2. We draw for turn. Journey of Destiny, not a bad draw. So, I'm pretty sure I just go ahead and flip the Griffin. Then I use Journey of Destiny to get my lovely little fairy right here. my spellcaster, Ocromancer. And then we go ahead and use the Journey of Destiny. Get this, which we can just special summon for free. We set a summon limit, it's not doing anything for us. And then I just special summon this. Special summon. I should have done that. I should have done that. That is a misplay again. I keep misclicking. I see the effect and then I just ignore it because I don't really care enough about it.
That time I set up a club like.
Because I'm trying to be quick. I'm trying to like kill him as fast as possible. If I had 10,000 dragon, I would put it in my binder. If I had 10,000 dragon, I'll put it in an acrylic case or sell it.
When you die, you just feel like it's
That's just me. You know what? Yeah, I'll pay the 2k this time.
in scrims, it's like they kill.
Balthus.
But then this one you get killed. It's like and nowadays.
Does he have something in the entry? What could he have? Book of Moon. Sure.
And what was like the Rens and Arby. You know what I mean? It's like I can just win and get killed. So I see that problem.
Because though I do have some expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my collection. I've been playing this game long enough to have them. Ancient Fairy Dragon might come back because it is a one. No, Rockford. When you're really thinking about cards that come back, you don't think, oh, because it's part of the anime, it will come back. Firewall got that treatment only because it deserved an errata. Ancient Fairy Dragon won't come back because it literally just says search any field spell. You can't have that in the game. That's not balanced. I get where you're coming from, but it's not fair. You can't have that in the game. Ghost Trick Scare, okay.
That's 0. No, it's 5.
So I can't actually do anything, so I'm just gonna pass. Like, he's on 2k life. He dies next turn. Like, if he can't kill me, I kill him. Simple as that.
Fuck off.
So he's gonna straight set the fairy? Okay. Does that mean he just wants to flip this one up? Oh, he wants to do that. Okay. The above text is unofficial and describes the card's functionality in the OCDG. Okay. Cool, the card text that I'm looking at says otherwise. Flips that, goes ahead and triggers that. That lets him set a card. Banish it when it leaves the field. He could set the shot, I guess, but the shot doesn't really give him anything. Now we'll trigger it. I want to see Astrograph and I want to see Astrograph. Just gotta go ahead and do this. I want to see Astrograph, and because I want to summon Zark with him again, and I want to see Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom come back. Starving Venom I'd love to come back because it actually is quite a fair card. It's only banned because of abuse with the Lyralist OTK stuff. But Astrograph doesn't need to come back for Zark because we still have Chronograph, so we can still summon Zark through that way as well. And Reflegia says, do you think Konami will hit much this time? Honestly, I can see them hitting stuff like Invoked. I see them hitting Invoked. I see them hitting Tri-Brigade to an extent, maybe hitting some tankies. Because they can't actually hit the deck because of the reprints. Like, I see Nadir Servant maybe going to 2. I see Skull Crobat going to 2 as well, just because of the card. It couldn't go back to 2 very easily. Banned, I don't think I see anything really getting banned this ban list. I don't, because like right now the format's so diverse that it's hard to really hit any one thing. So there's like just so many different decks that you could potentially play that like, oh, you could ban one thing or you could ban another thing, but it's not really gonna change anything if you ban these specific things, because something else is just gonna come out the woodwork and just come back. So it's just like the format right now is way too balanced to actually have an impact on a ban list. So I just see like specific things maybe getting hit or weakened a bit. Like hell, I could even see Prank Kids Meow Meow Mew maybe going to 1 because it means that they can only do the 1 card combo 1 time. And if they want to put back the Meow Meow Mew via like, I don't know, the Prank Kids pranks, then they can't banish it for the Butler effect, giving them a double Raigeki. So it's just like, I'm not too sure what they're going to do. It's hard to say. It's hard this format to actually think of how Konami will handle their list. But like just a few things, like maybe hit the Invoked a bit, maybe hit Dogmatica a bit, maybe touch some of the decks that are showing a lot of representation, and you know, just stuff like that. Because right now I don't really see a lot happening, but there are things that can happen. You know, so any number of Ghost Trick monsters, change them to face down defense position, and then like any number of change them to face up that, count the number of Ghost Trick monsters among them, and if you do change up to that many, you know what? This is game. This is actually just game. What I'm about to do. So we are just going to go to the battle phase. Because he cannot activate the Ghost Trick Scare, he cannot activate the Treat, so we just go ahead and attack for game. Actually, no, the damage is halved, isn't it? So no, it isn't game, but he has 1 turn. And I'm just going to go ahead and flip this. I'm gonna... Sure, man.
That's how bad our team is.
No, I don't want to pay the 2K. No real point in flipping this, but I will. I didn't mean to activate the summon limit, but it's fine. We will go ahead and activate Journey from Tomorrow, though. Journey of Destiny. We'll get another Griffin to have that negate. Get this. There can only be 1 isn't needed. The Griffin's actually going to get set, so I can't actually summon this, but I can summon it during my opponent's turn, so it's fine. So I'll just pass there. Force out the Scare as well. Why would you waste the Scare? Oh no, I know why he would waste the Scare. Like, he flips these 2, so it's just like, it's fine from him. But he can't really utilize anything else now. I would also like to go ahead and summon the Griffin, but I have to wait for him to make a play. We will go ahead and trigger this. And I will go ahead and use the Griffin. So I summon the Griffin in defense. And then I will search the equip spell, add it to hand. I've got face up monster, so oh wait, no, he can still attack me directly. That's quite a bit of damage. That's 1900, but he dies next turn, so it doesn't matter. To think if he had 800 more damage, I would have died. So he's gonna set the ghoul, and he's probably gonna set this. Okay. So he sets those. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the Griffin to attack. Yeah, so this is game. Griffin will attack. I'll go ahead and use the Ash Blossom. And yeah, so that was game. I don't know if it set this as a match. It was not set as a match. But anyway, guys, it is now 11 o'clock here. I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's been actually a lot of fun to actually just stream again. Like, a lot of reasons have been stopping me from streaming recently, so I haven't been quite able to do it. But honestly, today was a lot of fun. I really actually did enjoy streaming today, and I really did enjoy just playing. Like, an hour of it was really dead, where I didn't have anyone to talk to, because like I streamed to talk to you guys, and no one was here for like the first hour of the stream, so that was kind of dead. But nonetheless, it was actually kind of fun streaming. Like, I enjoyed playing the new Brave Token deck. It's actually really cool and really good when you actually just, you know, draw the goddamn Brave Token creating card, because like that's like a +2 on its own. And yeah, but guys, thank you everyone, thank you for watching, thank you Rafflesia for your donation. I really do appreciate it. Like, you don't have to do that, and I do appreciate everything that you do. You really do help the channel, and you help me out as well. Rockford, thank you for coming to watch it. It's good talking to you and hearing your opinions on the ban list. As always, I always love to hear them. It's always good to talk about them and discuss them. And yeah, guys, I hope to see you in the next stream. I hope to stream again soon. I might try and stream on Thursdays from now on. Don't hold me to that. I don't think I can guarantee it, but seeing as like my week's kind of getting more and more free now, and I'm getting a bit more time to actually, you know, exist in the afternoons. I can't really record because, as I said, he's in the background, but streaming isn't a big problem because, well, it's streaming. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And yeah, try Brave Tokens for yourself. It's actually a lot of fun. Anyway, Robot1 signing out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video / stream. Bye, all.